I write in this journal every single day, and it goes something like this.
Dear Diary, I saw her again today, and when I saw her, my lunch came back up, so I ran away. And done.
It's actually nothing like that.
That was terrible.
This is more of kind of how it goes. Monday, October 10th, 2022. I woke up at 8 o'clock, shaved, and then went to management class. After class, I went back to my room to study stats, and then went to lunch. At lunch, I ate a spicy chicken sandwich, and Hayden kicked me underneath the table, so I pulled his sock off and tickled his foot. Then, instead of studying for my FIFO test in accounting, I played Rocket League with Ty. I ate dinner and then took a nap from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Then I watched TikToks with Gavin while I waited for a dorm muster. We went to Waffle House, and Chrissy gave us free chocolate chip waffles. The other Waffle House employee gave us life advice through his shattered teeth. Be humble and listen. Got back to campus at 2:40, showered and went to bed. I've been writing every single thing that I do in a journal or on a calendar for the last 2 years of my life. It sounds insane, and it is kind of insane, but I like it for a lot of different reasons. So in this video, I'm going to show you why I do it and why I got into it, the negatives, and then the pros of doing this. I started when I first went to college. I was experiencing so much that was new to me, and I wanted to write it down just to remember. I wanted to capture that to share with my friends and family who weren't there with me. And so I wrote every single day in this calendar. I would write down like who I met every day, what I did, just things that happened for the first time to me. I found this process so rewarding that I kept writing more and more every day, and by the end, I was running out of space on each day. So I thought to myself, the calendar is out of space, I need a different way to do this. And that is when I switched to a notebook, and ever since then, I have never looked back. Monday, May 15th, 2023. My alarm woke me up at 4:30, and then I took a cold shower to wake myself up again. I said goodbye to my brother and then spent all day driving home. In the morning, a rock hit my window, and then I smoked a bird with the windshield. I stopped at Quick Trip and made the most baller purchase, 2 bananas for 34 cents. Once I got home, my mom and Carter ran outside to greet me. I unpacked my stuff and went for a 6.7-mile run. I ate spaghetti for dinner, listened to King Cruel with my brother Kyle, and then went to sleep at 12:30. My name's Captain Liquid, and today I'm going to be discussing some of the problems that have arisen in my relationship with Cameron. Ever since that day, when he picked up that pen and paper from Walmart, I knew our relationship was on the verge of complete destruction. And I took him aside and I grabbed him. I shook him by both shoulders and I said, "Look here, buddy, friend, this is going to separate us." And he looked at me and he put his hand on my shoulder and he said, "Captain Liquid, it doesn't matter." The determination in his voice when he said that cut deep. It cut my heart wide open and I bled all over the floor. I wept that night for hours. I just want him back. In my mind, there's only one con to writing down what you do every day, and that is that it takes a lot of time. If you miss a day, it takes like so long to catch back up because you have to remember what you did the other day. And I end up like sitting there half the time, like trying to figure out what I'm going to write for the next sentence. And then I realize that I've been daydreaming for like 5 minutes, but you do that for every sentence and then it takes like an hour to do, which is not good and not time efficient at all. However, I think it's well worth it to do it anyway because of these following reasons, aka the list of pros. Clearly, I'm a little biased because I only have one con that I can come up with, and that's that it takes too long to do. But that's not the only reason I do it. I also do it because it's a habit for me, and it also helps me with a ton of other stuff. First of all, it makes me a lot more connected to my memories, which is a very good thing. A lot of times I feel like I just forget things. Another huge thing is that it makes you build appreciation or satisfaction for your life. If you're gonna write down what you do every single day, there's no way you're gonna want to write down something boring or something uninteresting every single day. I mean, you're gonna have to at least twist it in a positive light, or you can let it actually motivate you to go do something worthy to write down. So at worst, you're making your boring day make you feel like you need to do something and that'll cause some actual change in your life, or making your boring day and spinning it into something impressive or fun or interesting in a way that like you usually wouldn't think about it. The mental health benefits of that alone are tremendous. Probably. I'm not a psychiatrist, but I think that that's probably good for you in a way. That's the most scientific thing I've ever said in my life. That was the most stupid thing I've ever said in my life. Anyway, one more thing that I like about writing down every day is that like when you start writing down and you like get a couple days in a row, you start to notice patterns in your day-to-day life. It's really special because you get to view in very fine detail a larger amount of time. In one day you may be able to recall like what you did that day, but you look at a whole week like that and you're like, wow, I really be doing the same things. So like those are the main pros I have like off the top of my head. I could probably go way in detail about it, but like most of you probably clicked off of the video already, but that's okay. You know, all I'm trying to do is encourage some thoughtfulness or some change in someone else's life. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and grab a pen and notebook on your way out to start your own journal.